Well, it looks like our former presidents and president first ladies are a little more juicy trouble in their own ways than before. Clinton at last is not getting away with being the pervert in chief. Now they keep on telling me, hey, you know, Trump did this and Trump did that, and Trump molested a girl and Trump didn't molest nobody. Everybody who went to with Trump was loving him because he's a very charming man. Very charming man. But the Clinton was a known rapist and a womanizer who go in after underage girls in both the White House and in Epstein's house. Let me tell you something. Also, now they're going to have to go through Congress to be in front of the bigwigs and to find out how bad his situation is. And he don't want to go. So he's going to held in contempt by Congress. And he's going to try not to be dragged into this. But they're still trying to um, get off the poor Mr. Trump. Just because he was in a large ballroom and the Epstein got close to him, and I don't know how it was when I saw hairstylists would go next to some movie star like Kojak, with Telly Savalas. It's ridiculous. I tell you, it's ridiculous. The whole Epstein thing is ridiculous. We all know that big shots, mostly Democrats, are perverts. Yeah, yeah, that's what happened. It's big shots to go out with underage girls that maybe they didn't have venereal diseases, or just the idea of like violating youth, innocence and all that. Oh, now talk about drama. Is marriage a good thing? Let me tell you. Yeah, Clinton's had sort of an open marriage as long as he was charming enough to get her into the White House and her jobs. She would look the other way about him doing the hoopy doop with other people. It's a known fact. Obama drama. Now they have gone to couples therapy. Can you imagine this? Couples family. I don't blame it from his perspective, not wanting to be with her anymore. How can a man's ego survive when his wife has more upper body strength than he has? And I'm telling you, and when people carefully believe she may be a transgender. Yeah. So how this goes is this. Um, well, like I don't like bigots. This is one. She's a child, you know, influencer. She does child stuff. And apparently she's an anti-Semite. She wrote plenty of things in support of Hamas. And she's linked very tight with the new Nazi behavioral thing, well, anti-Semitic, I should say. They're not Nazis, but they behave like Nazis, the communists nowadays. They are very much a left wing and Kaiser crazy. But she said, I'm not a bigot. Somebody hacked me and put these things in my website. She's a communist and she's a bigot and she don't like Jews. Pieces at Don's hands. Who would think this businessman would bring peace to the Middle East? But he is. He's got a nasty mouth, but he's been getting all these commies, these guys who benefit from the war. Because let me tell you something, it's a thing where everybody benefits. They benefit from the wars. Each of these Arab countries have their own fiefdom of terrorists, and they don't want peace. All they know is war. And as far as the Allies, they would rather lose the war than have a man, a real pacemaker, a real change of history guy up in the apple cart. Horror pictures. They had some horror pictures about vampires. Vampires who attack heterosexual people. Interview with a vampire. It's a gay guy's dream to get revenge on all heterosexuals who've ever tortured him in his life. Oh yeah, Paul, and let me tell you something. What's going on when the like gays had trouble, a lot of power in the government, they were trying to get revenge over things that have been persecuted in them for the last 10,000 years. That's what it was all about. church, yeah, now they're warring themselves against the church. Wholesome couples and people who were a lower middle class, mind you, were the wives and the kids were at the church. The men were at the football game, of course. And the communists came in, these arrogant radicals who wanted to cause anarchy, went and abused them, attacked them, and because they thought an ICE agent was there. Dumb commies. There was no agent. If there was, they have a right. They have a right to be there. I tell you, that guy, that arrogant Palestinian guy who was saying death to Israel, organizing all these situations, and and the and the universities indoctrinations for being with the commies. Doing what we won't. No, UN. Oh, the man who's gonna close down the UN, get rid of it. We don't need it. We let us be in charge, not just handing over the money to these wackadoos. Won't walk.
Domestic revolution. More than just about immigration. It's about the complete overthrow of Western
Wolf
civilization.
only the boss. What a woman. What a woman is a woman fighting the good fight against the woke. I'm putting him to sleep. He's some of the most powerful women I see now, who's intelligent, are right wing. Sure. Yeah. There we go. Little way by now. I wonder if I look awake. I'm not asleep. I look good. I look good. I think I look good. Oh yeah.